My name is Micah Grenz, and I am the promotions manager at South Dakota State University. I went to Crown College in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. My major was sports and fitness management, is what my undergrad degree was in. I wanted to get into the health club industry. My wife had actually accepted a position as the assistant soccer coach here, and that's how I found out a position was available. It was a position they need to fill relatively quickly, just based on they had basketball season coming up, and you can't go through basketball season with somebody in this position. And so they realistically, they went out on a big limb for me. Even for a 7 o'clock game, we're here at 8 o'clock in the morning, because when you look at the planning that has to go in with our Daktronics crew, with all the people that are involved there, with tailgating, with cheerleaders, having a band that has 400 people in it, that takes a lot more organization than having a band, and even the whole length of a football game. I mean, you're looking at 2.5 to 3 hours, as opposed to a basketball game is going to be a maximum of about 2. And people show up earlier for a football game, so you have to have more things going on. The sheer number of players on a football team, making sure they get on the field and off the field when they're supposed to, and things like that. So for a football game, it certainly is, and all that thing. For a basketball game, depending upon how much we've been able to get done on it beforehand, can be all day. But it takes a big chunk out of the day. You know, we don't schedule a whole lot of things for game days. Day of the game is going to be making sure that people that we have coming in for tickets and things like that, if we have special guests coming in, making sure that their tickets are in place. We have people that we honor every game, part of our Jackrabbit Top program, so making sure that their tickets are in place, making sure they have their agenda so that they know exactly where they need to be and when. Just setting up for the event, you know, making sure our sound system's set up, making sure that all of our cameras are working. We work with our Daktronics crew on that, but we just did that right before I came over here this morning, you know, running through the script, making sure they have the correct video and that they have it in the right place. Have a copy of our announcer script. Our announcer script is 21 pages long for a game like tonight, and so reading through that, making sure there's no spelling errors, making sure the pronunciations of all the names are there correctly. So those are some of the main duties on game day. Okay. You look at what it takes to be successful in producing a lifelong champion, which is something we look to do around here. Having somebody that not only is successful while they're here, not only successful on a basketball court or a football field, but is able to turn that into, when they're 50 years old, being successful in life. Money isn't necessarily a measure of success, but those are the things that I would hope being a Jackrabbit would be.